Well, it's time for our project of the week. I've been telling you all day, pretty much all day. If you have a home, a condo, or whatever, you got a popcorn ceiling. You know what a popcorn ceiling is? That's a kind of not texture, but not a stomped. It's got little styrofoam beads in it, or little beads in it. And you just got I got to get rid of that. We're going to talk about how to get rid of that. All right? Because I know a lot of people just don't like it. Tyler Jefferson, he is with me. Tyler, welcome to At Home with Gary Sullivan.
Good morning, Gary. How are you today?
I'm doing great. So you're going to help me get rid of that popcorn ceiling. The popcorn ceiling is for everybody. Can you describe it better, or am I describing it?
Yeah, popcorn ceiling. Some people call it acoustic ceiling. There's all sorts of different names out there for it, but it's those little nodules that you see on your ceiling in homes that were put up there for the last 80 years or so, and you'll see the little texture up there. Sometimes it's even on the walls, and it's different than an orange peel like you talk about, but yeah, just a texture coating on your ceiling.
And why do they put the texture coating on a ceiling?
Well, originally they were put up there to kind of hide nail holes and hide any imperfections up there, but now with the way that modern home construction goes, it's not really necessary. We're not having waving planks up there. We're not having boards that aren't straight, so most homes have a nice flat roof that they can you can reveal if you take that popcorn ceiling off there yourself.
Well, Tyler, you and I met at the National Hardware Show, and you have a company called Easy Strip, and I've talked about the paint stripper, which we're going to get to, but you also have a product to remove that popcorn ceiling, and I would say that's a pretty big trend right now, is it not?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things we look at is real estate listings. If you jump on any real estate listings in your local area, you'll see houses that are listed, and they'll say no popcorn here, popcorn removed. It's a pretty trending topic right now. People are trying to get rid of those. They're dirty, they're dusty, they're hard to clean, and it really brightens up a room to get rid of them.
All right. Well, let's talk about getting rid of. First of all, a popcorn ceiling, is that painted? Is that sealed too, or tell me?
Most of the time, yeah. Most of the time, we find that popcorn ceilings, just because they've been around for a number of years, have been painted usually multiple times, and that's where the difficulty comes in for actually removing them.
All right. Well, walk me through the process with the product that you have, the Easy Strip, that's going to remove that popcorn ceiling.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So the Easy Strip popcorn ceiling remover is a thick gel. It's tinted blue, so it's kind of easy to see. And what you do with it is a very simple process. 4 steps. You apply it onto the roof. You would use, or onto the ceiling, I should say, with a brush, and just a nice big thick brush. Put it up there. The product just needs to set after that point. Once it gets up on the roof, it's not going to drip. It's not going to smell. The great part about all of these products, all of the Easy Strip products, and there's a few others on the shelves of Home Depot and online. They're skin safe. They're non-toxic. You're not going to have to worry about the fact that if you get this on your hands, you don't need. It's going to cause chemical burn.
Sure.
It's not going to hurt you at all.
So we're just putting a gel up on the ceiling, the Easy Strip popcorn ceiling remover. Just put this gel, cover the whole ceiling, I guess cover up the floor too, and you coat this. And how long do you let it sit there?
The dwell time somewhere between 2 hours, and some people even leave it overnight. The longer this product sits, the better it works. And the one thing we don't want people doing is attacking it too.
So we put the gel up, and then we put plastic on top of the gel to just kind of, I'm going to say, let it sit up there and cook. That may not be a good terminology. But
you bet, yeah.
That's pretty much what you're doing then, right?
Yeah, putting the plastic up is a great idea. Most of our DIY customers will take that step. They'll take a thin drop cloth, push it up with a broom. Since it's a gel, the drop cloth will stick right up there.
Okay.
And you can just let it set for a number of hours, come back and test it, and the popcorn ceiling will come off just like hot butter.
Really? So I mean, does it start sagging, or does it just delaminate, or you're not going to hurt the drywall either, right?
No, the great part is, especially with a ceiling, is the moisture is not going to wick up into that drywall.
Okay.
With a painted ceiling, a lot of people talk about an unpainted popcorn ceiling. You can probably just use water with that. But the popcorn ceiling remover is going to soften the paint that's there and allow you to get to that popcorn texture and just scrape it off.
Wow. So how long has this been around?
This product has been around for just a year on the market. We've been in Home Depot for the last 8 months, and we are on Amazon.com. The technology, though, has been around for 20 plus years.
Wow.
Very cool story about this. Like I said, a skin-safe paint remover.
Right.
It's actually been in the automotive industry for 20 years. This is the technology they use to remove paint from the cars and the paint robots in the Chrysler, Ford, and GM plants.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, so what kind of feedback are you getting for the Easy Strip for the popcorn ceiling removal?
Well, it's been great so far. This product, like I said, it's been on the market for about 8 months. We've got great reviews on Amazon, great reviews on HomeDepot.com. People are finding that this is a safe and easy way that they can the DIY customers can remove popcorn ceiling. Typically, a popcorn ceiling removal job is something that's done by a contractor. Those contractors are going to charge upwards of $1,000 per room to do this because they're going to just dry scrape it. They're going to go with the old technique of not using a safe chemical. Being a safe chemical process, Easy Strip can bring that project down for a DIY customer under $200.
Wow. So after you scrape this off, I guess you could use just like a wide taping knife to just kind of just get in there and scrape it off.
Yep.
What's the next step? Because now we got drywall. I guess we want to just, do we have to sand anything? Are we just ready to prime and paint?
Most of the time, you're just going to be able to touch up any areas if you do have any scuffs up there with a little bit of sanding, a little bit of joint compound. The great part about our product is, and all of our products, is that they're neutralized with water. So what we actually recommend is just using not a wet cloth, but a damp cloth to just wipe down the ceiling, and that'll get any dust that's left up there. That'll get any residue from the Easy Strip product, and then you're ready to prime and paint.
Wow! And people can visit your website, which is strip.ca, correct?
That's correct. Yep.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about the paint remover, which I've talked about a couple times on this show because this is like the greatest stuff in the world in my book. Let's just say you have an old chest of drawers that's been painted. It was stained, but somebody painted it, and you want to get it back to a wood look. You want to stain it. You got to get that paint off there. Tell me about what makes your paint stripper different than a safer strip or a methylene chloride stripper, because it's totally different.
Yeah, absolutely. So with all of the Easy Strip products, they're all based on the same technology. What they do is they actually break the bond between paint and the surface. So unlike a methylene chloride or acetone or any of the other toxic removers out there, those are boiling the paint. You'll actually smell the off gases coming off of there, and I know we've all experienced that. Easy Strip products, they go on, and you can actually see the paint breaking away from the substrate. So if you've got a wood chest of drawers, you apply this Easy Strip product. It goes on with a brush. You don't need gloves. You don't need glasses. No PPE. Put it on, let it sit for about 20 minutes, and you're able to scrape that paint off, again, just like butter.
So when you take paint off, and I'll say using a conventional type paint stripper, you say boils it. It's a gooey, globby mess. And it is a gooey, globby mess. Yours doesn't even liquefy, does it?
No, the paint actually comes off almost in a sheet. It's a very cool process. We've got some great videos on our website as well for anybody who'd like to see how this works, or through our YouTube link, and you can see those visually. But it comes off just with a putty knife or with a paint scraper, and it'll come off in almost a sheet.
Yeah, it's like dry skin.
To dispose of. Yeah,
that's what it's like.
Exactly.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, Easy Strip has a couple of products. We were just talking about the popcorn ceiling remover and the paint stripper. Which other one's your favorite?
Well, we've got two products that are available nationally right now. The paint and varnish remover, the paint varnish stripper that you were speaking of, and the all-purpose remover. Both are based on very similar technologies, little different thicknesses for them. They're both available at every Home Depot in the country. Those products, the all-purpose remover is used for paint drips. It's used for glues, adhesives, graffiti. This technology will work on almost any substrate or any substance that you want to take off of a hard substrate.
So if somebody was trying to remove that old adhesive after they took up their old tile and it's on a concrete floor, you could use the Easy Strip all-purpose remover?
Yeah, you can use the Easy Strip all-purpose remover for that. You would just shake it up, pour it on. Like I said, with all these products, the new safer products that we have out there, they work just as well as the old toxic ones.
Yeah.
They just take a little bit longer time, and it's just a
well, you got a whole lot. The thing I keep going back to, it's not messy.
Yeah,
that's my number one complaint. I mean, I'll wait an extra hour versus, having that chemical soupy mess, and that's the difference.
Yeah, and it's an easy hour too. This isn't something that you need to babysit. It's not something you need to watch. You just pour it on, go have a cool glass of iced tea, and come back when it's ready.
Very good. All right, it's letter Z, strip.ca. You can get all the information available at homedepot.com and also amazon.com. Tyler, thanks very much for joining us. I appreciate it.
Hey, great. Good to talk to you again. Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Okay.
What a great product. I saw it in action the first time I saw it. I have to tell you, he says around 20 years. First time I saw it, you got to be kidding me. Where has this product been? This is awesome. I don't know about you, but I'm stripping furniture. That gooey chemical mess, that's the worst part. And you never seem to get all of it off. This literally just breaks the bond, whether it's the popcorn sealing, whether it's the adhesive, whether it's the paint. So check it out. It's letter Z, strip.ca. We'll continue with your calls. You're at home with Gary Sullivan.